Yeah, I know.
All right, we're on. Let's go.
Hey, what up? Guys, welcome to Locker Room Access. At the half, I'm Hav. We got Fresh, we got Ty in the house. Whew. If anyone is tuning into this game, or this halftime show, God bless you. Most people are either out back splitting some wood, throwing wine glasses at their, at their bureau. I don't know. Fresh, that was as disappointing a half of basketball that I've seen Virginia play
Yeah.
in a really long time, like a really long time.
I'll you know what? I'm going to try to do my best to bring it back. Duke did not miss a shot, dude, for the first 10 minutes. They didn't miss. I'm not sure it was defense or offense or whatever, but Duke came to play. And I never, ever want to take my hat off to Duke, but they came to play, and they stuffed it down our throats. I said Filipowski would play inside if he wants to be good, and he did. And you said something I didn't realize. He's a great passer.
Really good
He hit
passer.
guys, and they made threes. So,
yeah, I mean, look, they played well, but they didn't play out of they're 33% from 3-point land, so they're not on some kind of right. 60% heater like Notre Dame was against us. They're about 59% from the field. A lot of those, Filipowski's 7 for 9 from the field. So you back that out, and he just dominated us. We had a 10-minute scoring drought. You can never do that. You definitely can't do that at Cameron Indoor, right? Allowed the crowd to get into it. Filipowski's windmilling. I thought about, instead of calling this the halftime show, I was going to say welcome to the Antiques Road Show, where Fresh and I look at like 50-year-old things like our offense.
I love that show.
Which, I mean, dude, our offense is getting exposed tonight. I was reading Forum on commercial breaks. First of all, the amount of volume that comes out of Forum, I don't know how people watch the game and type. I do it at commercials. More power to them. But a good point was made that this is a Saturday night game, 6:00 game.
Yep.
On ESPN, a lot of eyeballs on this. And if you are a committee member and you watch Virginia tonight, you're going, oh my God, this team's like this. This is like going to trying to go to the prom with a black eye, a broken nose, and a missing tooth. Like it's just a hard look for us to be seen by these committee members, because they're watching. ACC tournament's 10 days away in DC. And now, it's sort of like you can smell March Madness. March Madness is not here, but you can like start to smell it. Like when your mom's cooking something good in the kitchen and you get home from practice, you're like, okay, I can smell that. I smell March Madness. And I don't know if, I know the prevailing thought heading into this was lose at Duke, don't get blown out, and then beat Georgia Tech. Yeah. We're going to get, I think we're going to get blown out. Like maybe we get it to like 15.
I don't know.
I don't think so, but maybe. But 15 is still like a lot. It's not a good number for us. So very disappointing. What is, I'm going to ask the Mark Jerome question. What's going on at halftime right now, Fresh? I think I know what you're going to say, but I want to hear from you first.
I think Jay Willie is just he's broken 14 lockers right now in the halftime. He's breaking them, but he's not talking to the guys. He's just breaking things. I think Jeff Jones might even show up at halftime and just throw oranges around and like punch a whiteboard and He's not even the coach. He's retired. And I think we're looking around, man. Like, what in the world's going on? I don't have an answer. Like, I haven't seen something like this.
I mean, if there's ever a time for a tongue lashing and a, step up, be strong with the ball,
Yep.
catch, rebound everything, no second chance points. This is the time to question some guys' toughness, because there was very little toughness
That's fair.
on our team tonight. Do we see any adjustments? We saw Elijah get in with like 40 seconds left or something.
Yeah.
Does he get? I mean, and that's like a gratuitous thing.
Yeah, but you know what? Elijah got in, and I'm sorry, I get it. I'm too close to it, but he immediately made a steal. He made a play.
He did. He's not scared. We looked scared.
Yep.
We looked very scared. No Tane either. It might
Tane played a little bit, I think.
Did he get in? Well, it's not showing on the
all right. I'm probably wrong.
But you're down 22 points at the half.
Okay.
It could have been way worse, by the way. They started missing at the end of the last 5 or 6 minutes.
Yep.
This is, we always talk about for Elijah, break glass in case of emergency. I think you put Elijah in. I think you put Tane in. I think you've got to go. You've got to try to. We're not gonna like slowly claw our way back into this game.
Exactly.
I don't think.
Nope.
Maybe he gives it 3 minutes, 4 minutes, and then you've got to go to, I think, some kind of a 3/4 court press, something to speed the game up, because we've got to shoot about 80% and they've got to shoot about 20% for the rest of the game. And I don't think we're going to shoot 80%. So we've got to generate possessions. I don't know if we have that in us, but it'll be interesting to see, if we take the first open look we get, which we have to do. We have to speed this game up. We can't bleed clock. We can't be taking shots with like 3 seconds left in the shot clock. First open look, let it go. And that's a hard, switch to flip when you've been playing one way all year. What do you think happens?
We talked about it, when we played at Duke, and things change, but they don't. You have to attack. You can't start your offense out 35 feet. And the second pass can't be 35 feet away, right? You got to get into the teeth of their thing. You said they want you into the corner. Get in the middle. And I thought it'd be a time for Reese because of that. And it just so far hasn't turned out to be that way.
Yeah, Reese leading scorer with 7 points. He's 2 of 6. 0 for 1. We're shooting a whopping 16.7% from 3. That's never good. We have 1 3 from Isaac. Look, this is a good game for Tony, I think, to say, all right, we've got to switch up our style a little bit. The question is, do we have that package? Do we put in shooters? Do we see, Reese? Do we see Imac, Tane, Elijah? Like, those are guys that can go score. Yep. We have to score. And I don't know. I don't see us at all clawing back into this game 2 and 4 points at a time, because we can't seem to stop them. They're very talented. So in the absence of that, you have to generate more possessions. How do you do that? You speed the game up. That's like the antithesis of what we do. So it looks like an L at this point. At what point would you, if this is a 12-point loss, would you take that right now? In the eyes of the net, it looks better? Or do you think committee members watch it and say, wow, they were never in this thing?
I think the whole thing has become computer generated. So you're probably right. Even though if anybody watches this game, we're not like even an afterthought, right? If you watch it vis-a-vis our whole season, our whole schedule. So I don't know. I'm not sure how to read that. I guess we got to get it back down, but I'm not. If Duke keeps making shots the way they did, and we can't do anything about it, good luck.
Yeah, I mean, we've got 20 minutes left, right? And we're down 22 points. So I don't think, one of the who was Donnie was saying CTB is going to double down on our philosophy. I don't see how that works. I think we have to come out different lineup and literally say to the guys, speed this game up. I know we play slow, but like take the first shot that looks good. I don't know. We don't practice that. It goes against everything, his philosophy and so the alternative is to do what we do. If we keep doing that, we're going to lose, we're going to lose by 40.
Yeah.
And we can't have that. If we lose by 40, even if we beat Georgia Tech, then I think we're really, really bubbly, maybe on the outside.
Got to win the tournament, right?
Yeah. I mean, it can't be this big of a beatdown. We've got to get it to within like 12 or 10 in the first, half of this second half. So the first 10 minutes, if we can get it to 12 or 10 points, then you're sort of in the game again. But I'd like to see Elijah. I'd like to see Tane. I'd like to see a philosophical change.
Yep.
But I don't know. I don't know if we're going to get it. All right, we're going to do something we don't normally do. I'm going to cross this off. Second, you get to redo your prediction for the game. It's now 40-18. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking 80-36. I'm just going to double both scores. I don't think we have that kind of answer, Pat. And I think Duke's not. They're in a groove. Like if you let's go with the Duke lens, which I've never had, but they're in a total groove. Everything's working. Only guy that missed a shot was TJ Power, who was our big recruit, and he went to Duke instead, and he missed one shot. Everybody made shots.
Yeah. No, they
Thank you, Bill.
What does Bill say?
He just said I was doing doubling it. He's smart. He's smart like me.
Yeah. A couple finance guys probably.
Spreadsheet.
I don't know. The risk if you speed the game up is it becomes a 90 to 40 game.
Yeah.
But at this point, I don't think that matters. I mean, if we lose by 50, that's bad. We're not going to lose by 50. We're going to lose. We got to keep this thing like to 12 or 14 points.
Yeah. How?
And I hate saying we got to play for a loss here, but I'm not sure we have the gear. I don't think.
Yeah.
We're sort of like on a moped, and we're trying to go 90 miles an hour. Mopeds don't go 90 miles an hour. And anyway, we'll see what happens. I'm going to go with I'm going to go 82-55.
Who's?
No, not the Who's.
Sorry.
Duke, everyone's disappointed. But come back. If we lose by 40, we're not doing a post game.
Exactly.
Anything under that, I'll be back. Fresh will be back. We may have Mark join us.
When we come back and win, we're definitely going to be on here saying how smart we were, saying that Elijah came in and went for 40 and we won the game. So that's it.
Right. That's right. All right, go Who's. Let's claw back. We'll see what happens.